Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge, and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on last year's national champion, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So LSU's offense comes onto the field first today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man,
there he goes. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like, they haven't been #1. They had to go get it on the field, and now it's got to stay on the field, Jesse. One game at a time. Don't get over our skis. Think about too many things in the future. Think about today.
Yeah, they've got to have a sense of urgency now, especially knowing with that #1 beside the name, they're going to get everybody's best shot. So they've got to step up. They've actually got to elevate their play now, I think, to keep this thing moving forward.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
So Boston College's offense has the ball for the first time. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll give it to the back. And the good news for the offense, there's nowhere to go from here but forward. No gain on the first play. Boston College wants to play fast.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage.
Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Provo. Finds his big tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Hand off from the shotgun. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to power their way ahead. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
They'll go to the ground. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Boston College right back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on that 2nd down.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A strike downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. BC back to work after picking up the 1st down. DB's right up on the receivers. fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They are controlling the ball. Ninth play of the drive. Got a man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He's got his man. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. Looking to throw again. He wants it all. Touchdown, Eagles. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. To throw, it's Provo. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Going right and going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Gives it on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Boston College wants to play fast. Now the play fake. Hit as he throws. Working that left side. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Offense lining up quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Scanning the field, it's Provo. Gets it to him on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Turning it on. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. On the run, fires downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Provo. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Zings it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got the first down and still on his feet. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense win.
And the Golden Eagles want to move quickly. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Boston College will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Quick step and go. Touchdown, Tigers. Special teams coming through the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision. And you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. This time he's got his man. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Got him downfield. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Just keep slinging it. Rushes on him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl route.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds a man on the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Leaves it with the back. Running into the open space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. To the air, it's Provo. Right on the money.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it'll be down right there.
And it's a great punt. Obviously, it gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Boston College right back to the line. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over.
Reels it in down the left side. Hits the crease. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boston College!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He makes the grab. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they want to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Provo. It's complete. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together here, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Fires to the big fella. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. To the air on first down. Fires one high and deep. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Provo. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Dances away to buy time. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The clock will stop with this timeout from the... They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And he'll bring it up, and he loses the ball deep in his own end.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own ends.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Touchdown LSU! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. They'll operate out of split backs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Ripping through the defense. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Boston College wants to play fast.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got the big tight end on the corner route. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets into the 40, and it's a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He wants to take the top off. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit.
There he goes! He's at the 30. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat them.
And they can't make the connection on third down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And the return man is stopped, and now they'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
And the Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. They go to the ground. Finds a little space. There he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. BC back to work after picking up the first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wants to fire on second down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And they got the completion, but still looking at a third down. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been...
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll move the tight end. With the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College. Sometimes we ask this and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll send it downfield. He's got it inside the 30. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Power football with the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Boston College right back to the line.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Sampson. Running free. Touchdown, Eagles. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point was good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick completion to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Dropping back, it's Provo. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. So now to try to take advantage of that defensive stop time starting to work against him a little bit, and we'll see what they can do. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Got it in the middle. It's Bohannon. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's been throwing bullets all over the field.
play fake. Complete on the comeback. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Rides the back on the option to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boston College wants to play fast. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. Back to pass on second down. Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's got him. He will not get there. A stop on third down leaves him with a fourth down from the 18-yard line. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And it's no good. That one may sting a little guy. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead. It's complete to the left. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
When you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets him on the ground in the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. LSU with the first and 10 here. The give on the option. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. BC has it back and the Eagle offense returns to the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Give to the back. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the pressure. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll try the run. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Down to the 18-yard line, it's first and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the back. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown LSU! And the route is on. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out.
The return is tackled down at the 13. And the
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Here's the handoff. He's got enough to give Boston College the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Rides the back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in the game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this tackle.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Plows through the defense.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Out of the gun, the inside give. He just refused to go down, kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That last score just a little icing on the cake in this one as they get set to kick it away again. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This drive will open from the 15. Motion from the wide receiver. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fights off a defender. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.